This conference will now be recorded.
Before you start, callers, do you mind muting your phones, please? I didn't do it.
Anybody that's called in, if they will please mute their mic, it helps us to get clarity. Okay, it is now 6:31 p.m. on Wednesday, May the 12th, 2021, and we're calling to order a special meeting of the Rhome City Council. This meeting is closed to the person attendance by the public. A temporary suspension of the Open Meetings Act has been granted by Governor Greg Abbott. So we are now going to begin. We had no one for public presentation. We have just a little bit of announcements from the mayor and possibly the council. May 21st events. Special council meeting, May the 20th at 6:30. Thursday, May the 27th, regular council meeting at 6:30. May the 29th, 11 a.m., the Veterans Memorial Day program will be in our Veterans Park. Does anybody else have, any announcements to make? Josh? Yes, Josh.
I want to publicly thank Lee Espinoza and his family and his company for spending their Saturday cleaning the Veterans Park. They came out and blasted the sidewalks and the rocks and cleaned everything up, and gave a little help to our Parks and Rec team for trying to keep that up and going. So thank you to Lee Espinoza.
Well, and along that same line, I think Elaine's husband, Elaine, help me, Josh Priest and Tommy Eason did some work on the front of the Rhome City Hall to make it look more pleasing. So we thank them also. So Shannon, if we have nothing else, we'll turn this over to you. Well, we need to first go through and canvass the votes. Do you want to take that canvass, Shannon?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The ordinance in front of you, the proposed ordinance, is to basically canvass the election that was held on May 1st. The number of votes for each opponent was tallied in there, and also the votes for the entire day. Did anybody have any questions regarding the ordinance? Okay, if I could hear a motion.
We have a motion. Sam, you want to make a motion, or you?
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the results of the election.
And secondly, Elaine.
Second.
Okay, the vote is.
Would you like me to take a roll call, Mayor?
Yes, you would, please.
Councilmember McCabe?
Aye.
Councilmember Ty?
Aye.
Thank you. Mayor Pro Tem Priest?
Aye.
Councilmember Eason?
Aye.
Thank you. And Councilmember Majors?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Okay, we'll move right along down to item B under canvass and swearing in. Discussion and necessary action regarding certificates of election, statements of office, and oaths of office. Okay, Shannon, that'd be you also.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Just to let all the newly elected officials, the mayor did sign your certificates of election, and when you come to the office to sign your oath and statements, we will be giving you a copy of those. And right now we're going to go by place, and then we have to, I'm going to have you do the statement of office and then do the oath of office. So we're going to start with place one. Councilmember McCabe, would you please raise your right hand and then read the statement of office, please?
I, Josh McCabe, do solemnly swear that I have not directly or indirectly paid, offered, promised to pay, contributed, or promised to contribute any money or thing of value or promised any public office or employment for the giving or withholding of a vote at the election at which I was elected, or as a reward to secure my appointment or confirmation, whichever the case may be. So help me God.
Thank you. And now the oath of office, please.
I, Josh McCabe, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of council member, place 1, City of Rome of the state of Texas, and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state. So help me God.
Thank you, sir. Now place 2, Councilmember Ty, if you would start with your statement of office, please. You're muted.
There. Okay. I, Michelle Ty, do solemnly swear that I have not directly or indirectly paid, offered, promised to pay, contributed, or promised to contribute any money or thing of value, or promised any public office or employment for the giving or withholding of a vote at the election at which I was elected, or as a reward to secure my appointment or confirmation, whichever the case may be. So help me God.
Thank you, ma'am. Now the oath of office.
I, Michelle Ty, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of Council Member, Place 2, City of Rome of the state of Texas, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state. So help me God.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, now place 3, Mayor Pro Tem Priest.
I, Elaine Priest, do solemnly swear that I have not directly or indirectly paid, offered, or promised to pay, contributed, or promised to contribute any money or thing of value, or promised any public office or employment for the giving or withholding of a vote at the election at which I was elected, or as a reward to secure my appointment or confirmation, whatever the case may be. So help me God.
Thank you, ma'am. Now on to the oath.
I, Elaine Priest, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of council member, Place 3, City of Rome and the state of Texas, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state. So help me God.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all, and congratulations on your new term. Mayor, back to you.
Okay, looking forward to working with all you guys. Hey, we can do great things in the year to come. One other part of this thing needs to be you guys pick a mayor pro tem. And that's done by nomination from whomever and voting accordingly. Yes, Michelle?
Well, Sam had his hand up first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sam, go ahead. I apologize.
Michelle, I will yield to you. Go ahead.
I make a motion to keep Elaine as Mayor Pro Tem.
Do I hear a second? Elaine, are you willing to keep serving? Do you have something to say?
I do have something to say, if you don't mind. I've had the opportunity to be Mayor Pro Tem for a number of years, and I have to tell you that it's been my privilege and honor to do that. And I've learned a great deal. It takes, in my personal opinion, it takes about a year being on the council to have a good understanding of how things work. And then as when I became Mayor Pro Tem, I felt like that I had truly had good mentors with the two mayors that I've worked with, and also with the city administrator who have taught me a lot. And I just think that probably it's time for somebody else to have this wonderful experience, and be able to contribute in this way. And I appreciate your nomination, Michelle, and everybody's support all this time. But I really think that it's time for me to put my efforts somewhere else and help the city council that way. And so I would like to decline, and I would like to nominate Mr. Josh McCabe.
Okay, y'all guys, Sam, Sam, you want to comment or second? Sam is second. Okay.
I'd like
And
to second
Ash,
Michelle's nomination.
yeah, you're kind of cutting out, Sam. Would you mind doing that again?
I would like to second Elaine's nomination.
Okay. And Ashley, do you have a comment?
I had my hand up before Sam, so I was going to nominate. Oh, this is hard. This is real hard because I don't think that Josh is up for the challenge with a full-time job, and I don't think that he has the knowledge for. So, I mean, I don't think that he's up for it. So mine is, and for Josh and what he says on social media and everything, I don't think that him being equal to everyone and how he's put our city, what he said to our city and how he acted during election season, I think Michelle Ty would be the one who is very professional, has been given a professional manner, who would put her knowledge out there to learn, and is would give it an equal playing field to both sides, and would really learn on what to do. And so I do not think with Josh how he acted during election season. So that was hard because it was either that or Sam, but Josh isn't. So for me to say Sam, but no, for Michelle. Michelle is it. Guys, I really think Michelle would be it. And for all of us to get along and to step in for Joanne when Joanne's not there during the day, and to go in to help Cynthia is the one. But, and to bring our city, I mean, how everyone acted during election season and on social media, and how the residents hated it. And Josh was one of the main, Josh was huge. So, and Michelle was very professional. She is a, she's a police officer. She is, I can't go on and on about her. So she is an amazing person, inside and out, and very knowledgeable. So I nominate Michelle. So she will take it. I would love for you to be it. So
Elaine, you have your hand up.
We have a motion on the floor.
my hand was up before Sam. So I don't know how Joanne misses everyone, but my hand was up before Sam. So
I made a motion and it's been seconded. So,
but all right, whatever. Joanne missed me. Thanks, Joanne.
I'm sorry. Carvin, are you on the line by chance? I don't think so.
I don't believe he's was
No.
going to attend this meeting.
Okay, now I am the presiding officer. Ashley's made a point. I did miss her waving. I picked up Sam's. It's hard to look at each one of y'all and know who's first. So we do have a motion. Okay, Michelle, yes, ma'am.
I want to thank you for nominating me. I probably have less time to do something extracurricular than probably Councilmember McCabe. And I have no idea how, how I would do everything, my work, school, and this. So I would have to decline that too. Sorry, sorry. I would
Well, and
love,
I think
I
y'all
don't
that
think
have,
I'm up to it yet.
yeah, and I think we all appreciate those that may have declined to go on forward and make our city better. We have a motion before the council from Elaine, seconded by Sam, for Josh McCabe. Okay, Shannon, you want to do a roll call vote?
Yes, ma'am. Councilmember McCabe?
Well, first, I would like to say, Elaine, thank you. You created some big shoes to fill, and I've always looked up to your opinions and respected what you've had to say. You've always brought it in a professional manner. You have a lot of experience that you bring with you, and I'm honored that you think I'm ready to step up and fill that position. And I look forward to carrying that on and working closely with the mayor and city administrator and city business. And Ms. Majors, before you run my name into the mud, I'd like to rebut what you claimed, and that is I did not attack anyone personally on social media. All I did was rebuke things that were stated that were incorrect. I stated facts. I did not share any private business that we have discussed. I feel that I carried myself very well in the campaign, and I believe a majority of the citizens would agree with me in that I was the one that was reelected to that position. So with those two things said, I will abstain from voting on myself.
Thank you, sir. Councilmember Ty?
Aye.
Thank you. Councilmember Priest?
Aye.
Thank you. Councilmember Eason?
Aye.
Councilmember Majors?
No, nay, and I would have picked Sam, if that says anything.
Okay, we have got a roll call vote. The motion,
Michael Sam?
the
Good.
motion, okay, the motion did carry for Josh to be the mayor pro tem. Do we want to confirm that? What do you need, Shannon, from Josh? We're
Ma'am,
gonna
I
need
do
his
not need
signature and blood.
anything. I don't need anything since the motion did carry 3-1-1. So we
Uh-huh.
have the majority. So that's all I need.
Okay, and at some point, Josh, she will be wanting blood for you to sign bank statements and bank accounts and things, and Shannon, you'll contact him when that time comes, right?
I will, if we could just get another motion to change the signatures. That way I can write that in, and that way the banks will take it a little bit easier.
Okay, Sam, you got to be the first one this time. I do. Yes, Sam.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion that we authorize the change of signatures from Elaine Priest on the signature cards to Josh McCabe.
Thank you.
And a second. Elaine's giving us a second.
Okay, Councilmember McCabe?
Aye.
Councilmember Ty?
Aye.
Councilmember Priest?
Aye.
Councilmember Eason?
Aye.
Councilmember Majors?
Out of spite, I'm just going to say nay.
Motion carries.
Okay, we have the world's quickest council meeting that we've ever had. Let's aspire to do this quickly again in the future.
Excuse me, Mayor?
Yes,
We have future agenda items.
right, I'm getting to that.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you though, Shannon. Yeah, Ashley has a question. Yes, ma'am. You're muted, Ashley.
Sam
There we
has his hand up for me. So I have quite a few agenda items. So
Okay, Sam, what did you need on future agenda?
I want to discuss potential bonds that we can push forward and get finished by August so that we can attempt to get them on the November election.
Bonds, just bonds in general.
I want to leave it open-ended so that we can discuss one or more bonds, various bonds, but the objective is to get them on the November election, which means they have to be completed by August.
And Sam, refresh me on that. Is it middle August or end of August?
I don't know the date in August. I just know it's in
We
August.
can verify that. That's coming up on our next meeting. That's a special meeting that will be May the 20th. But we'll make sure it's on there, Sam.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else before we start on with Miss Ashley? Okay, Ashley, what all do you have, hon?
I already have one that Cynthia knows about. 2, parks, bringing back parks because it hadn't been addressed. 3, the on top of the tower is the satellites. Need to look into those, and that's it for now. So there'll be more. So
Okay, so the item that you say Cynthia knows to put on, do you want to let us know what that is or just wait for Cynthia?
just wait for Cynthia.
Okay. And then 2 is parks. 3 is the antennas on top of the water tower.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you didn't have a 4.
Well, I'll save it for
Okay,
later.
all right. Anybody, oh, Josh?
Yes, I'd like to have a proclamation drafted to recognize the National Police Week this week and have the dates retrofitted to fit this week's dates.
And that is my fault. I was reading the website that it was for October. I didn't realize it was a virtual one. So I apologize to the police department, but I can put that on the next agenda.
And we'll
Thank you.
backdate it to serve this particular week. Shannon, can it be backdated to serve this particular
Yes, ma'am.
week?
It will have this
Okay.
week as an on the proclamation.
Okay. Yes, Ashley.
Also, I'd like to just see if we can bring in invitations back to city council meetings. That's one thing that we're missing is the Pledge of Allegiance and invitations. So,
I mean, invocation?
invocation, sorry. I'm frazzled. So, frazzled that Sam can't be the mayor pro tem. So, sorry, Sam. I was looking forward to it. So, I knew this was going
Okay.
to happen. So,
Okay, it's 6:53.
yeah,
I'm
that's
going
it.
to move that we adjourn unless someone has something else. Last
Nope.
chance. Okay, let's call it quits. And looking forward to working with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.